Galera, voltando aqui para mais um episódio de Final Fantasy XVI. Iniciando a nossa livezinha aqui de final de sábado. Bora aí para mais uma jogatina. E quem estiver chegando aí, valeu, muito obrigado aí pela participação. Tamo junto. E vamos nessa, né? Porque pelo visto tem bastante missão pra fazer. Deixa eu falar com essa dona aqui. Quem é essa aqui? Ah, Mid. O que eu vou fazer? Eu vou em missões. E vamos... Não, mapa mesmo, né? Deixa eu ver aqui. Vamos fazer as secundárias primeiro. Vou fazer essa desse lado de cá primeiro. Rincão setentrional. E depois a gente faz a outra. Aí a gente vai pra missão principal. Bom, tem alguma coisa aqui atrás pra gente pegar. Ah, tá aqui, ó. Beleza. Tô sozinho na missão? Não, meu cachorro tá comigo. Opa. E que isso, gente? Descontrolou. Procuro... Qual que eu tô fazendo? Ninho do dragão.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. I want to help them, Sid.
You made the right decision.
The goblins may...
You have duties to it.
All right, and please, hurry.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you.
Don't thank me, just...
Será que eu tenho que matar alguma coisa? Provavelmente é naquele bichão ali, ó.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
Opa, opa, opa. Vem. Ai. Ai, meu Deus, tô esquecendo de esquivar. Vou matar esse Goblin aqui primeiro. Agora sim. Ah, entendi, né? Acho que esse poder do Ramon aqui, cara... Agora eu vou matar ele. Agora você morre, meu camarada. Caramba, hein? Morreu, morreu, morreu. Mais uma missãozinha completa.
Who are you? A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee?
Why should we run?
Perhaps. Freedom. Say,
Sid, you weren't too late.
this man risked his life.
Fine.
What we'll do with you.
Leave the rest.
Thank you.
É, aqui eu parece que eu acabei. Não, agora eu vou fazer essa aqui, depois a gente volta pro esconderijo.
The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs.
Pensando o que, garoto? Tá pensando o que, garoto?
This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Dá uma rodada aí.
Good girl. Faster.
Pegar alguns itens, né?
Be safe.
Voltaremos para o nosso esconderijo.
It's just one thing after another around here.
The Litlands have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, welcome back. If I just waited, or maybe I wouldn't.
Cole and the others got her.
No. I was... What kind of...
We swore the same.
It's good to see...
With all due respect, no one with that.
We all know how much...
Cole, I never thank you for your... I sometimes wonder, but...
You will.
I hope you didn't have too much trouble.
Only the usual.
Oh, yeah.
You'll do fine.
Thank you for... I'm sorry. The brand is more than one. And even I became a
Curse breakers, they toil in the and yet we never...
conviction.
They're willing. I know your work.
It's natural for a patient to feel like... Thank you.
Show de bola. Partimos à próxima missão. Ah, deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui rapidinho. Oh, meu Deus.
I trust you wrapped up warm.
Pô, ainda falta. Há um boato correndo pelo sul de Rosária. Uma poça com lodo apalescente foi avistada nos morros em campos da região. Apesar de não parecer nada além de uma lama estranha, qualquer homem ou fera que se aproximar demais é recebido com uma série de mãos pegajosas que empurram a presa goleia abaixo. E esse querendo para nossos filhos. Nos morros em campos da região. Pelo sul da de Rosário. Colina próxima. Depois eu vou procurar esses bichos aí.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive, I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens, for your favourite uncle is here!
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmeks will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmeks to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks.
Just one thing after another around here.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, which is why I came.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was. Aye.
Then I have questions for you.
Gladly. There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you?
2,000?
And I'm afraid that is all I know.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less.
What do you think?
Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waloed friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. and by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange. The men seemed almost as if they believed.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield, and you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Canberward on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Finished outfitting her little work.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lancer and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name. And that they used... We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking...
Thanks. I'll keep that in.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's well...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Thank fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come!
Então... Aqui é o quê? Rosário? Não, Rosário... Acho que aqui é Bahamut. Ou é aqui que é... Não, aqui é Odin, é isso aí.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
Trading post it is.
Bom, temos bichinhos ali para matar. Vamos dar uma arregaçada neles.
When you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Straight home now.
All yours, Torgal. Farewell. You're finished.
Pam, pararam, pam, pam. Vamos dar uma volta, ver se a gente acha algum item, né? Ó, na frente já tem. Muito bem.
think those soldiers were? Have you lost your way already, my boy? The ruins mark the road to the inn. Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Look, there. Those are ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal? Would you rather be my squire?
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead's skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Kupka, then.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you!
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend. Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Uh-huh.
Take it.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy. Just like that.
It's you.
Então foi rápido assim? Caramba, hein? Permita-me continuar.
Your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive?
Uhum.
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang.
Pô, será que aqui tem um lugar pra vender item, essas coisas?
We should press on.
E os homens de Kupka? Kupka.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite...
By guile, then. Perhaps.
Rosine, but how will we find her?
And that she was working. Sid's other collab... I'll wager this...
That would certainly help.
And that's exactly what...
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
Ah, aqui tem um mercador.
Good day, my lord.
Essa espada aqui com certeza não é melhor que a minha. Diminui o tempo de recarga para Ryzen.
I think your bag might be full. My thanks. An excellent choice.
Adiciona uma nova música. Vou comprar.
Here you are.
Rosa do Deserto. Vou comprar pelo menos umas 99.
My thanks.
E o meteorito também vou comprar bastante.
An excellent choice. Fare you well.
The gate is closed. By order of Lord. Lighted for Gilbert's sake.
Opa, uma caixa aqui. E vamos... Ah, tá.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil.
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town...
Well, that's easy. The owner's only...
The Briar's Kiss, you said.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an...
Anything I can help you.
Allow me.
Ah.
We're seeking to... Well, thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil? Would you? No. I can't say I do. Well, thank you all the same.
Dalamil is famous for its spas, its markets.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's family anytime soon.
Ah, gente, onde que eu tenho que ir?
Well, it's not like we've got a reason to.
Fale com os aldeões. Ah, tá.
Crystal delivery's over. Get back to your homes.
But I didn't get one.
Mummy, I want to play with the crystal.
How many times do I have to tell you? It's not a toy.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman, a long-standing pillar of your community.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the... Try the baths. That's where you'll...
Thank you, Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Hanging lanterns, keep the darkness from your door.
Excuse me.
I am. Can I?
I hope so. Do you know Rosina She was a close friend of...
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Just look! Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I...
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Who are you working?
He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that.
Lord Furder?
Look what the cat dragged. Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, man. A fitting talent for an out.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven. Yeah, have a taste.
The most fragrant herbs and
My
spices.
carpets!
Is this the place?
Lubo's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience.
It was an easy... So it was...
Lubo, Lord Furder told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural, assuming he is an...
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Why is the tavern shut?
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question.
Well, that's the minute.
The most fragrant herbs needed to a silken soft.
You wouldn't believe how
I'm
much
in
you
a
need.
cloud.
What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not...
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock.
You have...
I just don't want to be stuck. No, just leave.
Excuse me. I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystal. Us common folk of art. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
My carpets have pride of place. Light meat and dark.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Get it
Here,
while it's hot.
have a taste.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's up.
Thank you. Huh?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands.
One of the many treasures in my
All right. I'm sure, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle? Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
bait, my boy. One cannot, and I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I had no luck, of course, but my uncharacteristic, they took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
A small price to pay for admittance to the... But enough about...
That the supply of crystals, meanwhile...
It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Let me treat you.
Why is the tavern shut?
I'll take it. I would all the silver and stones I could scrape together.
You
brought the whole 500. That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see.
Of course.
Not bad at all. But what of security? If I were to... Because...
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, Miles. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of...
Royalists, eh?
Why? To collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled, and being such good friends. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Will...
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to kill them. Kill them both!
Torgal, kill!
It's not over yet, Uncle!
Good! I'm just getting warmed up!
You're finished!
Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my
Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's... I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly.
This was the trouble you spoke well.
In the... Until you two... Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a whack. It occurs to me that I still don't know
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. Well, Clive, you have to tell the truth. And then
Thank you. You still...
Oh.
And my name is not Greybeard.
No. Thank you very much.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who's...
Thank
And tell...
Umialos Delan. Tuisa Achilles.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a...
Thank you.
Not at all.
Come on, Uncle.
What is it now? How... Of course, they're simple. Ours is a black. At least they did. So, you and what? Alas. Still. Farewell now.
I've never even forged a butter knife.
I wouldn't put it past.
Oh, wait, sorry. My mind. I'm Sav, soon to be former. People are buying up. You want? Never mind.
I know. So,
And then there's the alt.
trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get to it.
It would make a fine gift for your...
Well, you...
Lights and pots!
Hanging lantern!
Ah, they've opened the gate!
Lubor was true to his word.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Take a sniff, good
they're
sir.
quite the finest fabric, fresh from the capital.
Several similar pieces in his collection. Put a knife with an edge like Odin's razor in my hand, and I'll make short work of any parts.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
The baths are, closed for scrubbing. Please bear with us a little longer.
I'll be asking for you again, my sweet.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
It's all the fault of this blasted war.
Fucking men of the wrong.
I need a drink. You're going to drink my pockets dry.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpet. It would make a fine gift.
Kneaded to a silken softness, like eating a flower.
Plates and pots! Bowls and basins!
Look, Father. Hot water. But where are the bearers who heated it?
It wasn't everything I've worked for.
Are you all right?
The baths and second.
That depends on the job.
I'd have you save my... I've no doubt, but I...
All right.
Wonderful.
made from the stoutest stoneware. Won't chip, won't crack, no matter how rocky the road.
Silver platters. Just wait, incense. Wax candles.
Well, we can make our way back to the Fang now, at least.
Yeah.
What it's... has been...
Thank you. So, a carving knife should be hard-wearing and hold an edge. Hardly a revelation. Let's hope... Sava had better luck than I did.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
Ah.
What is it, Luke?
Then Drake's on, but
no.
If...
Hello.
Well...
Good girl.
Yeah! Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press...
Come on, girl, the gate's open.
What the hell are those things?
By the flames. That explains the heat. Out of the frying pan. Let's cool things down a bit. Let's...
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
So you all too.
So perhaps...
No, right. Trouble mean
is that...
I bet.
My carpets have
The most fragrant herbs and spices.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Weights and pots!
There he is. The man.
No.
You tell her fine. That. Right. Needed.
The juiciest meat on greens. Yes, they're quite sought after.
Let's go.
Faster.
Time to fight. I can walk from here.
If that feathered adamant.
You. Other
What
use, but he.
If it. Folk first. Clive, I don't. It's. Looks like I've got some learning to do. Clive,
The limestone.
You're right. So, do you crush it up or just throw it in the furnace?
This is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little.
Is it true what I'm hearing?
My carpets.
Take a sniff, good sir. Needed to a silken softness.
Lights and pots! Hanging lanterns! Keep it up!
Well, we can make our way back.
We should get going soon. Do you have water?
One rock looks a lot like another. But hopefully this is what Sava needs.
Finally, we'll be able to get
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Neat and dark. Fresh from
Yes, they're quite
the finest fabrics. Fresh from the...
I wasn't sure how much you'd need, but I hope this is enough.
You are... You now... A knife.
It's a fine-looking blade.
Let's take... First... what? It's... And I...
Well, I would say you could demand...
And who would be... The butcher? The hunter? Dalamil?
Yes.
If for the...
There goes. The master, all right.
Hey, look,
I could boss me.
You've passed your...
And when I do, I'll craft... Thank you, Clive. I honestly don't think I could have done it without all your help. Thank you, Clive. I honestly don't think I could have...
Is it true what I'm hearing?
It would make a fine gift for your beloved.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Silver platters, sweet incense.
Finally, we'll be able to get lots of...
We should get going soon.
Do you have water?
Come on. Be safe.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
of my sight, wench! I'll kill you, Rossfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rossfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did. Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
the royalists bring them from Ash?